Outstanding Poles in History. Irena Sendler. Irena Sendler was born in Warsaw in 1910. At the age of 2, she moved with her parents to the spa town of Odwodsk, where her father worked as a doctor, providing medical care to the poor. In Odwodsk, young Irena often played with her Jewish peers, from whom she learned the Yiddish language. She lived by the principle that people should be divided into good and bad. Race, origin, religion, education, wealth, they have no significance. Always siding with the weaker, even before the war, she was involved in helping single mothers and their children. In 1939, after the outbreak of World War II, the Germans prohibited assistance to Jews. Irena Sendler, working in the social welfare department of the city administration in Warsaw, opposed this prohibition. Together with liaisons, she falsified social welfare forms, obtaining medicine, food, clothing, and money for Jews. In October 1940, the Germans established a ghetto for Jews. Irena Sendler quickly obtained passes, regularly entering the ghetto under the pretext of sanitary inspections and disinfection, even 2 to 3 times a day. The needs were immense, and death threatened the Jews in the ghetto at every turn, from the Nazis due to hunger or disease. Irena knew that the only salvation was escape. She organized a rescue operation, leading Jews out of the ghetto through various methods. Refugees from the ghetto were awaited by childcare facilities. Children received documents with new identities and were then placed in foster families, municipal facilities, or convents where nuns took care of them, declaring to accept every rescued child. Hoping that they would return to their relatives after the war, Irena Sendler wrote down their details and addresses on strips of paper, placing them in a jar buried under a tree. This list later became known as the Sendler List. In 1943, she was arrested by the Gestapo. She was tortured to reveal the names of people involved in the conspiracy. She did not betray anyone and was sentenced to execution. Thanks to a bribe paid by Zagota, she was saved. Even such a drastic experience did not stop her, and she continued her activities. During the war, Irena Sendler saved about 2,500 Jewish children. After the war, her great deeds were forgotten. It was only in 1965 that Irena Sendler received the Righteous Among the Nations medal, followed by other honors. She passed away on May 12, 2008, leaving us with her own dream: that memory becomes a warning to the world. May a similar human drama never be repeated.